Hey everyone, welcome back to Made Easy English. You know what? Your mind can either lift you up or hold you back. But the good news is you get to choose how it shapes your life. In today's video, we're going to talk about how you can shape your mind and truly shine in your life. Let's get started. Chapter 1. Build a strong foundation. Hind 1. Control your thoughts before they control you. Your mind is like a garden. If you plant positive thoughts, you'll grow confidence, peace, and happiness. But if you let weeds like fear, doubt, and negativity grow, they'll slowly take over. Most people don't realize this, but the thoughts we think every day shape the life we live. Think about it. If you wake up and tell yourself, "Today is going to be awful," how do you think your day will go? Probably not so great. But if you start your day thinking, "I'm ready to face anything," suddenly your mindset changes, and that makes all the difference. Controlling your thoughts doesn't mean ignoring problems. It means training your mind to respond with strength instead of fear. When you catch yourself thinking, "I can't do this," pause. Ask yourself, "Why do I believe that?" Replace that thought with a more helpful one like, "I may struggle now, but I'm learning and growing." The more you do this, the more your brain starts to believe it, and your actions begin to match your thoughts. You become what you think about most. So if you want a life filled with purpose, joy, and strength, you have to feed your mind those same things. Read inspiring books, watch motivational videos, surround yourself with people who lift you up. Your mind is powerful, but only if you take charge of it. Don't let it wander aimlessly. Train it, guide it, shape it, and it will shape your life. Point 2. Build confidence by keeping promises to yourself. Confidence doesn't come from compliments. It comes from consistency. You don't need anyone else to tell you you're great. You need to prove it to yourself. One of the best ways to build real confidence is by keeping the promises you make to yourself. Think of how many times you've said, "I'll wake up early," or "I'll start tomorrow," and then didn't follow through. Every time that happens, your brain remembers. It learns that your words don't matter, not even to yourself. Now, flip that. Let's say you promise yourself, "I'm going to go for a walk today," and you do it. That might not seem like a big deal, but inside your brain, something powerful happens. You start to trust yourself, and trust is the root of confidence. It's not about doing huge things. It's about doing the small things every single day, no matter what. Start simple. Set one small goal each morning. It can be as basic as drinking more water, studying for 30 minutes, or turning off your phone for an hour. Do it. Then celebrate it. Not with a cake, but with the thought, "I did what I said I would do." That's how you start building a solid wall of self-belief, brick by brick, day by day, and soon you'll look back and realize you've built something unshakable. Point 3. Train your brain like a muscle. Your brain isn't fixed. It's not a rock. It's more like clay. What you do every day shapes it, molds it, and strengthens it. Just like you train your body by exercising, you can train your brain by challenging it. The more you use it, the stronger it gets. And the stronger it gets, the more capable you feel in every area of your life. Many people think they're either smart or they're not. But science proves that's not true. Intelligence can grow, creativity can grow, focus can grow, but only if you work on it. So, how do you do that? Start by feeding your mind good things. Read books that stretch your thinking. Try new skills that feel hard at first. Step outside your comfort zone because that's where growth happens. Also, protect your brain. Just like junk food can harm your body, junk information can harm your mind. If you spend all your time scrolling through negative posts or watching content that doesn't help you grow, your brain gets lazy. But if you fill it with ideas that make you think, learn, and reflect, it gets stronger every day. Treat your brain like your best friend. Don't let it get bored. Don't let it give up. Challenge it, teach it, strengthen it, and soon it'll work for you, not against you. Point 4. Feed your mind with positivity daily. Your mind is hungry every day. The question is, what are you feeding it? Just like your body needs healthy food to feel good, your mind needs healthy input to stay strong. If you constantly hear things like, you're not good enough, or life is too hard, your mind starts to believe them, even if they're not true. That's why it's so important to feed your mind with positive, powerful, and uplifting messages every single day. Start your morning with something inspiring. Maybe it's a quote that lights a fire in your heart. Maybe it's a quick motivational video. Or maybe it's just writing down 3 things you're grateful for. These little actions don't take much time, but they have a big impact. They shift your focus from what's wrong to what's possible, and that's how strong minds are built. Be careful who and what you allow into your mental space. Stay around people who talk about ideas and growth, not gossip and problems. Choose content that lifts you up, not content that drags you down. Your mind is your most valuable asset. Protect it, nourish it, speak kindly to it, and you'll see how your outer life starts to match your inner mindset. The more positivity you take in, the more you'll naturally give out. And when your mind is full of hope, strength, and purpose, you shine from the inside out. Chapter 2. Grow through what you go through. Point 5. Turn failures into fuel. Failure is not the end. In fact, it's often the beginning of something better. The truth is, everyone fails. Even the most successful people you admire have failed probably more times than you think. But here's what makes them different. They didn't let failure stop them. They used it as fuel to keep moving forward. When something doesn't go the way you planned, it's easy to feel discouraged. Maybe you studied hard but didn't pass the test. Maybe you started a business and it didn't work out. Maybe you tried to build a habit and gave up after a week. That's okay. You're not alone. The key is to not stay stuck in the failure. Instead, ask yourself, what can I learn from this? Every failure is a lesson in disguise. It's like a flashlight that shows you what to improve next time. Think of failure like falling off a bicycle. You don't say, I guess I'm not meant to ride. You get back up, fix your balance, and try again. That's how success is built. It's not one big win. It's a series of stumbles and comebacks. Every time you rise after falling, you grow stronger, braver, and wiser. So don't fear failure. Embrace it. Let it teach you. Let it shape you. Let it push you. And remember, the only true failure is quitting. Everything else is progress in disguise. Point 6. Embrace discomfort. That's where growth lives. We all love comfort. Warm beds, familiar routines, safe choices. But growth doesn't live in comfort. It lives just outside it. If you always stay in your comfort zone, you might feel safe, but you'll never discover what you're truly capable of. The real magic happens when you try things that stretch you, challenge you, and scare you just a little. Think about a time you tried something new. Maybe you spoke in front of a class, learned a new skill, or talked to someone you admire. Was it scary? Probably. But did you grow from it? Absolutely. That's how discomfort works. It feels awkward at first, but it builds courage, confidence, and strength over time. Even small acts of stepping outside your comfort zone can make a big difference. Try waking up earlier. Say yes to something you usually avoid. Ask questions even if you feel shy. Every little push expands your comfort zone, and once you grow, that scary thing starts to feel normal. So next time you feel nervous or uncomfortable, don't run away. Lean into it. Say to yourself, "This is where I grow." The more you do it, the more powerful you become. Not because life gets easier, but because you get stronger. Point 7. Use challenges to build character. Challenges aren't just obstacles. They're opportunities. Opportunities to build strength, patience, discipline, and heart. It's easy to stay positive when everything is going well, but true character shows up when life gets tough. That's when your mindset, values, and choices are tested, and that's where greatness is built. When you face a hard time, ask yourself, who do I want to become through this? Maybe you're going through something painful like losing a friend, facing rejection, or struggling with your goals. It hurts. It's hard, but it's also a chance to grow. Will you choose bitterness or wisdom? Will you give up or grow up? People with strong character don't avoid hard times. They walk through them with honesty and courage. They stay kind even when others aren't. They keep going even when it's easier to stop. And over time, those choices shape them into someone others look up to. Life won't always go the way you want, but every challenge can teach you something valuable about who you are, what matters to you, and how strong you really are. So don't wish for an easy life. Wish for the strength to rise through the hard times. That's how your character becomes unshakable. Point 8. Practice patience. Growth takes time. In a world where everything moves fast, instant messages, fast food, same-day delivery, it's easy to expect quick results in everything. But when it comes to personal growth, patience is key. Becoming your best self doesn't happen overnight. It's a slow, steady journey, and that's okay. Think of a seed. You don't plant it and expect a tree the next morning. You water it, you give it sunlight, you wait, and slowly it grows. The same goes for your dreams and your mindset. If you're learning a new skill, building a habit, or healing from something tough, it takes time. You might not see results right away, But that doesn't mean nothing is happening. Growth often starts silently beneath the surface. Patience isn't about doing nothing. It's about doing the right things over and over without giving up. Keep showing up. Keep trying. Keep believing. Progress may feel slow, but slow progress is still progress. Every small step matters. Every effort adds up. So, be kind to yourself. Don't compare your journey to others. Don't rush the process. Trust that your hard work will pay off, even if it takes longer than expected. Remember, the best things in life, strong minds, kind hearts, meaningful success, are worth the wait. Chapter 3. Design your days, direct your destiny. Point 9. Build winning habits that shape your future. Your future doesn't come from one big decision. It's created by the small things you do every single day. Those little habits, they matter more than you think. A habit is like a brick. If you place the right brick every day, like reading, working out, waking up early, you eventually build a life you're proud of. But if you place weak bricks, like wasting hours on your phone, skipping goals, avoiding growth, then your foundation starts to crack. Winning habits aren't about perfection. They're about consistency. You don't need to run 10 miles or read 5 books a week. You just need to show up and do something every day. 5 push-ups, 10 minutes of reading, 1 kind word to yourself. These may seem small, but over time they build massive change. The secret is to make your habits easy to start. Want to write every day? Just write 1 sentence. Want to meditate? Start with 1 minute. When it feels easy, you're more likely to keep going. And when you keep going, you start winning. Also, stack your habits with purpose. If you brush your teeth, use that time to say positive affirmations. If you walk to school, listen to a motivational podcast. Life is busy, but your habits don't need extra hours. They just need intention. Remember, you don't rise to the level of your dreams. You fall to the level of your habits. So, build the kind that lift you up. Point 10. Guard your time. Like treasure. Time is the most valuable thing you have. Once it's gone, you can't get it back. You can always earn more money, meet new people, or gain new skills, but you can never earn more time. That's why guarding your time is one of the smartest things you can do for your life. Ask yourself, where is my time going every day? If you're spending hours scrolling social media, watching random videos, or procrastinating, you're not just wasting time. You're giving away your power. Every minute you spend on something that doesn't matter is a minute you could have used to grow, learn, or move closer to your goals. Start tracking your time like money. Plan your day the night before. Set a schedule, even for small things. Give your most important tasks the best part of your day, when your energy is highest. Turn off distractions. Say no to things that don't match your purpose. It's not about being busy. It's about being intentional. You don't have to fill every second with work. Rest is important too. But choose your rest. Don't let time slip away without realizing it. Create time for family, fun, and silence too. When you manage your time, you manage your life. Remember, Successful people don't have more time. They just use their time better. Point 1. 1. Focus on what you can control. Life doesn't always go the way we want. Things happen that are out of our hands. Whether other people's actions, delays, disappointments. If we spend all our energy stressing over these things, we lose our peace. The key to a strong mind is knowing what to control and letting go of the rest. You can't control someone else's opinion of you, but you can control how you treat them. You can't control the outcome of every situation, but you can control your effort, your attitude, and your response. That's where your power lives. Not in the world outside, but in the world inside you. When something goes wrong, pause, breathe, ask yourself, what part of this can I take charge of? That shift in thinking changes everything. It moves you from being a victim to becoming the leader of your own life. Also, stop comparing. You can't control someone else's success or speed. You can only control your own steps. Focus on that. Stay in your lane. Run your race and trust that your journey is leading somewhere beautiful, even if it looks different from others. Peace begins where control ends. Take ownership of your choices, your focus, and your growth, and let go of what was never yours to manage. Point 1-2. Create a vision that pulls you forward. A clear vision is like a compass. It shows you where you're going, even when the path is hard or full of twists. Without a vision, it's easy to feel lost or stuck. But when you have something to aim for, every step, even the small ones, starts to matter more. What kind of life do you want to live? What kind of person do you want to become? Take a moment and really think about it. Not just the job or the money, but the feeling. Do you want peace, freedom, confidence, impact? That's your vision. And once you see it clearly, it starts to shape your actions. Write your vision down. Create a dream board. Talk about it. Make it real in your mind first. Then ask, what small action can I take today to get closer? Maybe it's learning a new skill. Maybe it's changing one habit. Maybe it's just believing in yourself a little more. Every step counts. Your vision doesn't have to be perfect. It just needs to be yours. And it should excite you, pull you, inspire you, because when your vision is strong, you'll find the strength to keep going even when life gets tough. Never stop dreaming. Never stop moving forward. And never stop believing that your best life is waiting just beyond the next brave step. Chapter 4. Become the hero of your own story. Point 1-3. Speak life with your words. Words are powerful. What you say can shape your mind, your emotions, and even your future. Every word you speak is like planting a seed, whether it's hope, confidence, or doubt. That's why it's so important to speak life not only to others but to yourself. Think about how you talk to yourself when you make a mistake. Do you say things like, I'm so stupid, or I can't do anything right? These words may seem harmless, but they slowly chip away at your confidence. Now, imagine if you said, I'll learn from this, or it's okay to mess up, I'll do better next time. Same situation, but totally different energy. Positive self-talk builds your inner strength. It trains your mind to be your biggest supporter instead of your worst critic. Start your day with kind, powerful words. I am capable. I am learning. I am strong. Repeat them often. Say them even if you don't feel them yet. Over time, your mind will believe what you keep telling it. Also, use your words to lift others. Compliment someone. Encourage a friend. Say thank you. Kind words cost nothing, but they can change someone's day or even their life. So speak wisely. Speak kindly. Speak life, because your words become your reality. Point 14. Surround yourself with positive people. You've probably heard this before. You become like the people you spend the most time with. It's true. Your environment matters. If you're around people who complain, gossip, or give up easily, that energy will pull you down. But if you're surrounded by dreamers, doers, and kind-hearted people, you'll feel lifted, motivated, and focused. Take a moment to think about the people in your life. Do they inspire you? Do they support your goals? Do they challenge you to grow? If not, it may be time to set boundaries or limit your time with those who drain your energy. It's not about judging others. It's about protecting your peace and your potential. You deserve to be in a space where your dreams are respected and your efforts are celebrated. Also, seek out mentors, people who are where you want to be. Listen to their advice. Learn from their journey. Even if you don't know them personally, you can read their books, watch their talks, or follow their work online. Good influences are everywhere if you're looking for them. Remember, energy is contagious. So, surround yourself with people who light up your life, not those who dim it. Point 15. Believe in yourself before anyone else does. One of the most powerful choices you'll ever make is to believe in yourself. Not just when things are easy, but especially when they're hard. When others doubt you, when you feel unsure, when you've failed before, that's when belief matters most. You don't need to be perfect. You don't need to have it all figured out. But you do need to believe that you can learn, grow, and get better. That belief is the foundation of all success. Because when you believe in yourself, you keep going even when you want to give up. Other people's opinions are not your truth. Your past mistakes do not define your future. Your worth isn't based on likes, grades, or approval. You are worthy because you exist. You are valuable because you try. You are strong because you care enough to become better. Write this down and keep it close. I believe in myself. Say it every morning. Say it in tough moments. Say it when no one else says it to you. Because once you believe it, others will too. Believe in your potential. Believe in your journey. And most of all, believe that you're meant for something great. Point 16. Keep going, even when it's hard. There will be days when you feel tired, lost, frustrated, days when nothing goes right, and you just want to quit. But those are the days that matter the most. Because when you keep going, despite the struggle, you build the strength that changes everything. Success isn't about never falling. It's about getting back up again and again. The people who reach their dreams aren't always the smartest or most talented. They're the ones who refuse to quit. It's okay to rest. It's okay to cry. But don't give up. Not on yourself. Not on your dreams. The road may be long and the steps may be slow, but every single step forward counts. Keep your why close to your heart. Why did you start this journey? Who are you doing it for? What kind of life do you want? Let those answers remind you that you're not just walking, you're becoming. And if no one's told you this today, you're doing great. You're getting stronger. You're closer than you think. So breathe deep, lift your head, and take the next step because your story isn't finished. And the best chapters are still ahead. And that's it for today, my friends. If you've made it this far, just know you've already taken the first step towards shaping a stronger mind and a brighter future. Remember, change doesn't happen overnight, but every small choice you make adds up. So, keep going, keep growing. You've got everything inside you to shine. Don't let anyone, including yourself, convince you otherwise. If this video inspired you, don't forget to like, comment, and share it with someone who needs a little motivation today. And hey, make sure to subscribe to Made Easy English Motive for more simple, powerful videos just like this one. Together, we'll grow stronger, think deeper, and live better. See you in the next video. Stay strong and keep shining.